give up all hope. This is a critical point if one wants to transcend the system and the pre-programming. Because understand that the system of pre-programming controls every facet of your life, every breath. According to a world system which is managing the relationships between people through laws. And these laws are protecting a division, a diversity between good and bad, rich and poor, happy, unhappy, the whole polarity thing. And unless you actually get to a position where you, breath by breath, is actually directing your reality and the effect you want to impose or have in this reality until it changes to equality. Unless you do that in every breath, make sure that there is no loose ends. The loose ends will become sudden and catastrophic in some instances. But that is why it is essential to work as a group. Because as a group, when these points come, because some is unpredictable, one can stand as a group and transcend the points. Understand that most of the actions that will come to try and prevent equality as a system in the world will be based on money and legal issues, trying to prevent the implementation or the growth of an equality system. Everybody knows that obviously equality is best for all. It is that which is best for all is best for all. But it's very difficult to give up anything that is already owned and possessed, because one possess and own it out of fear. You have built up money and property and relationships from a point of control to have control in your world for worst case scenarios and to prevent the anxiety and fear to become real. So you live in a perpetual illusion, pretending not to see what is real in this reality. And then one always hope for the best. And you believe that there is some higher being that care. And within the context of one's fear and the illusion you've created, that seems to be real. But that is in fact not so. Because if you look at the reality as it exists at an individual level of every living thing on earth, you'll see that suffering, and you start to calculate, add the suffering together through the equality equation, 1 + 1 + 1, you will be astounded at the volume and the magnitude of suffering that happens in every single moment on this earth, and that you have been blind to it completely because you are in your self-created illusion, attempting to prevent the same suffering from entering your life. So understand, the equality equation do not include hope as a variable. Hope, in fact, is a negative. It is, in fact, something that disempowers. It is misleading. It takes away from one the self-responsibility that is required to bring about change in this world that will be best for all. So when the call comes where someone is in trouble and one can assist, we had such an incident with Daryl, for instance, getting sideswept in the US some time ago. We had such events that take place. Stand up, be ready to support, understand and make sure that this is going to require everything of each one. You cannot have a secret place where you can hide some stuff just to protect yourself, then you're dishonest. You have to really stand. You cannot have illusions. No matter what one do, this is necessary. The income plan will start to show results in about a year's time. It's simple mathematics. You can work out the time frame of your income in the income plan. You can also work out the time frame of everyone that you're supporting within the income plan. So keep it real. It's a mathematical equation based on the equality equation. It takes actions that accumulate to bring about the necessary distribution to support as many as possible till we have an equal system in place that do all of this. So we have to, in a way, through the equality equation and the income plan, prove that it exists within the human to understand what would be an equal money system, and that one understand it so well that you take what you have, and at this stage obviously the income plan takes a very small contribution from the average person's life that's got money. If you don't have money, you have to be patient. There is provisions made for those that are not yet in the financial position to take part, but you must also take action to get yourself in such position. So understand with the equality equation, work out, you'll see it's astounding. It actually is a very simple, effective solution for to take those that will be standing through a process of self-empowerment and to make them visible within the world community to bring about the necessary change of the economic and social system. And obviously utilizing the current authority that is utilized to change the system, which is politics. Politics is the way of authority. So make sure you get involved in politics. Make sure you do not lend out your ears to fearmongers and those that divide. They will always come with personal attacks. Make sure you stand as a group, not as a person, and that it is realized that the group is the one that brings about the change, not the person. Do not give in to the delusion of hope.